Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious, and welcome back to my channel. It is day 80 in the free-to-play series, and this was a big day for just general PvE progression. We actually did make some PvP progression in the arena too, started knocking on the door of Gold 1. We're definitely not there yet, but we're getting really close. But I'm talking dungeons. The Fire Knight's looking really good. I think you guys are going to be really happy with the results there. And then Clan Boss. We finally do our first ever Nightmare Clan Boss run together on the video. So stick around to see what happens there. It went pretty well. Anyway, guys, let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. It is day 80 in the free-to-play series, but for anyone who saw day 79, you know I filmed that one this morning because I was a little behind schedule and couldn't film last night. So it's only been a few hours, maybe 7 hours since I filmed that, and I've only been able to play about 2 or so. But I think you guys are going to be really happy or impressed, or at least find it noteworthy, the progress I've made in that short amount of time. This has been a good day. Day 80 is a good day. And also, 80% of the way, 80% of the way there, 4/5 of the way to day 100. Going to be a really cool milestone. 20% to go, 20 more days. That's crazy. Enough talking. Best place to start is in reverse, I think, guys. Arena. In day 79, I was kind of being an emming, bitching and moaning about how frustrated I am in the arena, but you can already see it right here. I wanted to leave it as a surprise, but look at that. 1984. I'm 16 points away from gold, so maybe right now we can make gold. I'm not going to make any promises, but I went on a great little run on attack. You see? So this is probably when this win right here. Was it? Yeah, the Cupidus one. This is the last one from day 79. So wow, I thought it was like 7 hours. It's only like 4 hours ago I filmed. That's crazy. It's been a very busy day. This is going to be the third video I'm editing today. Once I finish filming, I have to edit that because I'm going out and not able to film or edit for the next like 24 hours or so. So look at this, guys. We lost one, and then what is this? Wow, that glitches. Are you serious? You're going to glitch again? Are you serious right now, computer? 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. It's pretty cool. And then the defense kind of woke up and started playing along as well. It's pretty nice. So we're 2 wins away. Let's try to find, is there one more win on this page? You see, I won my first battle here. This was a tank team that we took care of pretty handily. This team would be easy if it wasn't for SHARD, which makes it close to impossible sometimes. Maybe, nah, I'm not going to try Madame Sarah's Sifi team. All right, we got to do a refresh. Hopefully we get lucky. If not, maybe we can check back in at the end of the video, depending on how long this video is. Necrit, look at this, all void. Necret, Ceres, Skullcrown, and Venus. These people are ridiculous, man. These people are so ridiculous. Maybe there's not, I don't think there's a win here. Maybe this Trunda team, should we try that? It's risky, because if we don't win it, you know, it's going to set us back. I don't know how many points we'll get on the loss. I think you actually get less points when you lose to the good teams, but let's just try it. Let's just try it. It's a high power as well. My issue with these Trunda teams is people don't really know how to build Trunda to be a proper nuker. Trunda's A3 hits so hard, right? It's the hardest hitting AoE move in the entire game by a decent margin, by like 15%, 20%. It's such a hard hitter, but people don't know how to build it. So let's read it. Attacks all enemies, so AoE, 70% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Places an HP burn debuff for 2 turns on enemies under stun. Places an extra hit on enemies not under stun. The reason this move is so busted, so broken, is because you can get a double hitter at like full. It's supposed to be just a 1-hit AoE, but this condition, if they're not under stun, an extra hit. So the way you build Trunda is no accuracy at all. At all. And you want to hope you don't land any stuns. Stuns are cool, but you don't want to land them because you get 30% extra damage from books. You want to land the extra hit, so it's 2 big nukes in a row on an incredibly hard-hitting champion. Look at that, 1608, build her with a ton of crit damage. She can just destroy anyone. But I'm scared actually to face her because people aren't building her correctly. Or at least I think if they knew, they would build her with no accuracy. But they do build her with accuracy, and then we do get stunned. So maybe they did it right. I don't know. But let's try it. I think we should run Brogni. I'd give ourselves a 20% chance to beat this team. Here comes the Trunda. So look at that. Landed 2 stuns and HP burn. This is not how you build Trunda, guys. I know it seems like I'm complaining after I'm losing, but it's hard to plan against because this is not the Trunda I grew up with, you know? This is not the Trunda I've learned how to deal with, or at least learned to know what to expect. So now we're 24 points away. That's about 3 wins probably. Maybe we'll get a refresh at the end. But this is still really cool. Maybe we'll play some gold. Maybe. No promises, but maybe. Maybe my prediction from last Monday, this past Monday, will come true. All right, next place I want to tell you. I told you there's a lot of progress today. Next place is Clan Boss. So why am I showing you Clan Boss? Did we move on to Nightmare? No. However, I think it's time we do it. Look at this. Brutal, Force Affinity, and both my hits were on the Force Affinity. 28.03 million. I had never done better than a 3-key. Well, that was the last time we got to face them was a 3-key. But I've changed gear around, obviously. We only need 21.694 million, 28.03 million. We blew them away with an easy 2-key on Force Affinity, our weak affinity. The team's ready, I think. Should we do a Nightmare run right now? I'm worried it might take a little while. Let's just do it. I can't remember the last time I did a full Clan Boss run. Let's just do it. We have this key from the raid update, and look, you see, I need to use these tokens because I've got this coming up in 55 minutes, this arena tokens refill, excuse me. Let's just use this. Let's just try it. First ever time hitting Nightmare. For Nightmare, you need 39.166 mil, so you need just about 10 million a key. Just under 10 million a key. Like 9.8 million. So let's see how we can do. I think, at least on Void Affinity, I think we're going to be able to do this even with our Coffin Smasher level 50. I still think it's going to be possible. Let's just do it. Hopefully this isn't more than like a 4 or 5 minute run. If it goes on forever, which I don't know how it would because we're not going to survive that long. I don't think we will. Yeah, then if it somehow does go on really long, I'll cut it up. But let's go over how this team works. You guys know Clan Boss is, it's kind of the way the game's evolved at this point. Tell me if you guys agree with this, but I feel like it used to be back in the day, Arena wasn't that hard, so you could just start playing, do your normal stuff, and focus on Clan Boss. That's like, the Hell Hades school of thought. He's always like, you gotta focus Clan Boss. The way the game is now, I'm actually of the school, you've gotta focus Arena. Arena's the most important. It's so difficult. If you don't get out on it early, you're just gonna be screwed because your account level, your player power is gonna go up. You're gonna get harder and harder matches. But if you're not building an arena team from like basically day 1 or 2, day 5, whatever, you're gonna be in a tight spot. So Clan Boss is actually taking the backseat on my account to day 80. Still not on Nightmare, but I do think we're officially ready for Nightmare team. Especially, I'm 100% sure we'll be able to at least 4-key it once we get a Coffin Smasher to 60, or for sure if we ever pull a better decrease attack champion. But so how's the team working? We've got a speed lead in Deacon. Deacon, I use him against all affinities, which you guys remember when I pulled him, I was like, I think we're gonna use this guy absolutely everywhere except Clan Boss. However, he's super valuable in Clan Boss even with like bad affinity matchups when we face the Magic Clan Boss, Magic Affinity Clan Boss, because he goes so fast. He keeps the team so fast, kind of like a mini Seeker with the smaller boost, the 15% boost every other turn. Essentially because the extra turn makes all his things on a 2-turn cooldown, and then every other turn he's also getting decreased defense, so even if he weak hits once, it lasts for 2 turns. It's basically he's gonna almost lap the Clan Boss. He's almost at a 2-to-1 with the Clan Boss, maybe even is, I'm not sure. With the increased speed from a Claude, he might even be between the turn meter boost and the increased speed. I have not used like the Deadwood Jedi, like my second other big content creator shout out. Deadwood Jedi is an amazing Clan Boss calculator for speed tunes and different comps. I haven't used that, but we're probably close to a 2-to-1, so even when we're at bad affinity, it's basically 100% uptime, or close to it on the decreased defense, as well as the Leech. The Leech is really huge. All of these champions, or sorry, not all of them, 3 of these champions, Deacon, and Kale, and of course Brogni, all have great ways to heal from tier 6 masteries on the offense tree. Deacon and Kale have War Master, and Brogni, of course, is Giant Slayer, getting huge Giant Slayer procs whenever there's a shield up and we get the AoE from the Clan Boss. So the way that works is those huge procs, the Leech is, I think, 15% heals you're getting based off of the damage you do from the Leech. That keeps these guys all healed up, so we don't need much healing. And you see, the only healing, we've taken Apothecary out of the team. The only healing is coming from Claude's passive heal, which is not very big. Whenever Claude takes a turn, the champion with the lowest HP is getting a 10% heal. And then Brogni with the shield, damage into the shield, we're getting a 25% heal based off of that. So let's go on to, that's how Deacon's working and helping, and then kind of the Leech compensating for our lack of healing. Then let's just do Coffin Smasher, he's the easiest. No masteries on this guy, pretty unfortunate. I will master him potentially after today's video. That will become like a in the future priority. I'll explain why it might not. Little teaser for something to come. Maybe we're pulling a new champion. Maybe we'll get lucky. But Coffin Smasher's only here for decreased attack. He's got a triple hitter, 35% chance to land decreased attack on the A1. So basically he's doing that 2 out of every 3 turns, 6 hits with a 35% chance. It lasts 2 turns as well. As long as he's not against a weak affinity, good chance we can keep decreased attack up. That is essential, especially now that we're on to the Nightmare Clan boss. Here we got Claude. Here we got Claude. Claude's pretty awesome, keeps our speed and accuracy up really high, so that allows us to build these champions with a lot less accuracy, particularly Brogni for other content. But here, Kale, we only have Kale at about 140 accuracy. This allows us to build him with a little more tankiness and still some damage. Look at this, Coffin Smasher's going to die, and then the whole team's going to die because decreased attack's going to go away. This was a good first run so far. And then Claude also gives us the increased speed, kind of essential. That's why we don't need Apothecary, because we get out of Claude. He gives us those passive heals, and he gives us shields right there, right on time. Get behind me with his A2. The more shields, the higher uptime on just shields in general, just makes Brogni and his passive work even more. We'll just transition to Brogni now. So Brogni, he's kind of all about the A3, putting up the shields, the increased attack, and the block debuffs. The block debuffs is pretty huge, helping us block the stun once in a while. You see the stun target for our team is Deacon. Look at that, we just passed 9 million. We also get shields. The bigger the shields, the better. Like I said, the more they're up, the better. See, look at that. He just knocked all the shields off of us, and down goes Coffin Smasher. So we're going to drop here. We also have Brogni in Relentless, so he can get extra turns. Cavern Grass doesn't help much. It can just do a 1 buff cleanse, so if we do have like a decreased attack or a stun, depending on which clan boss we're facing, it can be good there. What else do we got? And he's got the HP burn on the A1. Brogni's kind of making this whole team work. And then Kale, everyone knows Kale. He's just there for the poisons. He's in a tankier build, just our debuffer. So look at this, guys. We passed 10 million, so we can officially 4-key Nightmare. Very cool to see. And if Coffin Smasher was still alive, this would be looking much, much better, you know? But that decreased attack falls off, and now look, the team gets wiped. Let's actually take a screenshot for that so we can share it on the Discord. 10.76 million on Nightmare. It's kind of huge. Nightmare, guys, drops legendary books. You can get void shards, so the rewards you can get from this top chest, the ultimate chest, it's pretty cool. You see, I'm going to have to ask my cluster to promote me to the top clan now, because clearly this team's ready even without Coffin Smasher fully up and running. What else I want to show you before we go into our maybe surprise shard pull? Maybe a sacred shard? It's going to be a sacred shard. Fire Knight's Castle. How far? This morning's video, but for the day 79 video, I said I hoped we'd be able to do 15, maybe 16. So 16 we blew through. 15 actually was able to auto. 17, pretty tough. A mix of manual and auto. We have been able to 100% auto 18, anywhere between 4:13 and 5:30, 5 minutes 30 seconds. I've probably done about 10 runs of this. This is all I've done today, energy-wise. And it's pretty cool. Stage 18 in the Fire Knight's Castle. How are we making it work? I'm not going to show you a whole run. We just did the long clan boss run. I'm not going to also do a long Fire Knight run because this could be up to like 5.5 minutes. But yeah, we just got the speed lead, the turn meter boost, turn meter steal, or turn meter depletion with the A3, extra turn, and then he puts up decreased defense. He's got a double hitter on the A1. He's the whole MVP of the team. We need Apothecary. Apothecary will probably be here like forever and ever. He's in Relentless, so he procs extra turns. Triple hitter on the A1, plus speed and turn meter boost on the A3, and he's got heals to keep us up. Where's Coffin Smasher? He's only here, again, he's got decreased attack, which can help us stay alive, but we don't really need it. He's just a triple hitter, so we're using him. Another reason he might, almost certainly, is going to be our next 60. Brogni, don't really need him here. Just for like random heals. I wonder if it would be faster with Claude. It's actually something to think about. Random heals, a little extra damage from the Giant Slayer procs when the shields are up. And then Kale, quadruple hitter on the A3. That's about it. Decent damage. He helps clear the waves faster. I guess Brogni, that's where he's maybe a bit more useful with the increased attack, clearing waves. I wonder actually if Claude would be better though. I don't know. We'll test it out. Probably isn't. The increased attack on the waves definitely helps us get through them faster. And yeah, this is the team though. It has yet to fail. Probably done about 10 to 15 runs. Yet to fail. Full auto. Pretty cool. I could also go back to 16 a little faster. Save 2 energy a pop. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure about the efficiency difference. If the extra 2 energy is worth it for 2 stages higher. Of course, you can get the same rewards, the 4 to 6 star artifacts from all of these. Man, I'm sure it's slightly better drops on epic and legendary gear, and then 6-star gear from here, I would assume. I tried 19, we failed we lasted like 11 minutes and then we failed. This is tough. We're definitely not ready, and we're certainly not ready for 20. That's pretty cool. Honestly, we're dominating all the dungeons. Stage 20 for anyone who forgot, because I kind of glazed over this and never hit Ice Column again, or at least no time recently. But, you know, full auto, stage 20. I doubt it's 100%, but that's pretty cool. And then, of course, Dragon, we have got 100% full auto at a decent time on stage 20. You see, we got one really fast time, but it's usually closer to 4 minutes, I would say. But usually low threes, and then sometimes it gets close to 4. But we even got full auto on stage 22. I don't know if this is 100%. But for tournament, stage 20 is more relevant anyway, I would say, saving that energy. But yeah, it's cool stuff. The dungeons we're just destroying, and then Spider's Den is really hard. We did make it to 16, and so far this has been 100% as well. So I would say our PvE progression is pretty awesome right now. Pretty happy with it. You know, Clan Boss is the place we were falling behind, but now that Spider's going a bit better, and then Fire Knight's going quite well, it's pretty cool. It definitely makes these fusions much easier. You can save a ton of energy. Magic Keep, I actually have yet to hit it today. I think I'm probably not going to be able to. So sorry, Brogni. I don't know if you're getting ascended anytime soon. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, let's just get to the thing I wanted to get to, guys. So I was thinking really hard. We can leave 20 frags on the table, right? But for us, we can actually leave 25 frags, because as you saw in yesterday's video, we placed second in the Dragon Tournament, which gave 5 bonus frags. So it used to be that there was 120 frags to claim, but now it's 125 because we got the 5, right? So we're 5 ahead of the curve. So we can skip 25 frags from the champion acquisition events or whatever events we want. So the Champ Chase is going on now. The Champ Chase tournament, that is 15 fragments. The Summon Rush is here with 25 fragments. But I want to show you guys something. Let's do a very quick recordingception, videoception thing. Where are you? Let's go here, turn on my display, and let's go to my web browser, Google Chrome, and you'll see I've pulled up on a yumilove.net. Amazing site, very popular. A lot of you probably know it, but if you don't, probably the best place to just get raid information in general. I'm always on it. But Yoshi the Drunkard Legendary, this is the Yoshi Fusion back from March. And look at that. This, you can find the different events and what the point totals were. And so far, this looks extremely similar to Yoshi Fusion, if not slightly easier. But the Summon Rush. Here, there were 20 fragments to get, not 25. But look, the first 5 fragments were really easy at 330. Then the next 5 were at 1070, and then the last 10 were really hard, 3500. So you'd expect somewhere between 3,000 and 3,500 for the last bunch. So here with 25, I would think maybe it's going to go something like 5, 10, 10. But I think it's a safe bet that the first 5 fragments are going to be easy at like 330 or something, right? What else do I want to show you? Oh yeah, I wanted to also just look at our most recent one, Brogni. So where is the Summon Rush? Here it is. Oh, they didn't break that down for us. So actually, let's go to Brago. Probably the best next thing for us to see. So Brago, the previous fragment fusion, of course, was Yoshi. Before that was Brago. So Brago, let's go to the Summon Rush. So look at this. There was a whole mess up with Brago where they left some fragments out of the Champ Chase, which came first, and then they had to come into the Summon Rush and make it really easy with these 5 fragments. But look at that. Again, the low total was 330. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be 330. All this was a long-winded way to say we only need 330 points for the Summon Rush, I think, to be able to get 5 extra fragments. So we have a lot of flexibility. If we can get the full 15 fragments from Champ Chase and the 5 fragments from the Summon Rush, we can skip a whole other event, which is going to be pretty awesome, and I think that'll probably be Ice Golem. But regardless of how it all goes down, we can also, if we get the full fragments from Champ Chase and do everything else except for Summon Rush, we can miss the entire Summon Rush event, right? 25 fragments, we can leave 25 on the table by virtue of our 5 bonus fragments from the tournament. So we're at 784, right where we left last video. So how are we going to get another, 766 fragments, right? Well, we've done our 2 epic fusions for Rosin. We can get 200 more points from Broadmaw rares, which maybe I think I'm going to do, right? It's expensive, but we got a lot of the stuff ready. We got dupes of everything except for Commander. We can always farm another Commander from stage 1. like Karakok's Castle, the place where you get life gear in the campaign, or we could pull some shards, hope we get another copy of her. But nice and easy, we could get 200 points by fusing 2 Arbalesters and 2 Stone Skins. So then we'll be 566 away, and we have a healthy amount of mystery shards, right? So 209. So 566, 209. So then we're talking 547, 347. I think that's right, 347. So if we pull a Sacred Shard right now, that's 250 points minimum, assuming we get an epic, we probably will. We'll be 97 points away. For sure, we will get 97 more mystery shards comfortably. Worst case, we could pull our ancient shards. This is all a long-winded way of saying, I think it's time to pull this Sacred Shard. I think this is our better use than waiting for the Summon Rush, because it's only 330 points. If we pull the 1 Sacred Shard for those 5 fragments, we pull the 1 Sacred Shard, that's going to be 170 points over. That's really inefficient. Better to use it now. Maybe we get crazy lucky and get a legendary and have a crazy video. But regardless, it's going to be worth it for the points, and maybe we get a good epic that's worth our next 6 star instead of Coffin Smasher. You can tell I'm not excited to build Coffin Smasher, but if we got like a Tayrell or something, it'd be so crazy. Just do it. I think it's what we got to do. I've done a lot of thinking about it. We've got the cash, we got the space. 1 Sacred Shard, no 2x, no 10x. Let's do it. Whew. Okay, it's epic. Wow, it's one of the new guys. I don't even know what this freaking guy is. Who is this guy? What the heck is this guy? He must be one of the brand new guys. Barangiri. I mean, it's pretty cool. What a skin. I'm not even gonna look at the skills yet. Guys, we're gonna discover this guy all together, all at once, because I have no idea who this guy is. He must be one of the new champions. 10 new challengers. Burangiri. Yeah, there he is. Burangiri, Defense Force Shadowkin. Okay, so he's brand spanking new. If he has decreased attack on like an A1, guys, I'm going to be so excited. You have no idea. But pretty cool. Brand new champion who I'd never even heard of. If you showed me him, I would have thought he was a Pokemon, not a Raid Shadow Legends champion. Really cool avatar, too. All right, defense-based. You love to see it. I have no idea what's in store for us. Resist in all battles. That's a really rare order to have. Resist in all battles. Right, A1. There's a provoke on the A1. If you book it out, you've got a 40% chance. An AoE with a stun chance, 60%. 60% stun on a 3-turn cooldown. That's pretty cool. So there's no decreased attack, so it's a little heartbreaking, but he still seems like a very viable champion. Places a big version strengthen AoE, so finding AoE strengthens, it's harder than you think, because it's in one of the newer buffs in the game. For 2 turns, AoE strengthen. Also a shield buff for 2 turns on all allies with less than 50% HP. The shield buff is equal to 50% of the targets, so not this champion, the targets. It's kind of annoying. Not a great move here, to be honest. A bit of a bummer move. The passive heals this champion by 50%. Whenever an ally or an enemy dies. So whenever anybody dies, you get a heal. He's a pretty cool champion. Definitely not useless, definitely not top tier. I'm loving the skin. Really cool. Got these little fallen soldiers, enemies, whatever, in like a, I don't even know, a keeper. I don't know what this is. A little vault, a little archway he keeps on his shoulder. Cool looking guy. A little bit of a bummer. When he came, I was like, he's new. Maybe he's decreased attack. Could have been a nice surprise. But pretty cool. Provoke, AoE stun. Be a good guy. Yeah, I could see him doing some work in the Doom Tower, stuff like that. I'm curious how hard he hits. You see he's got really high base defense. Not incredibly high, but quite high defense base. Really low speed, so that's tough to deal with. But yeah, he seems like a cool champ, a nice tanky guy, really cool design. Whatever. Pretty cool. Also, guys, just real quick, on my main, I pulled this guy, who's a very unique champion, also an amazing skin. They're killing it with the Shadowkin skins. She's new too, right? Let's look at her skin. Yeah, not that great. This guy, I'm not even going to tell you what I think his face looks like. All right, whatever. Burangiri, welcome to the squad. We'll welcome you with some XP brews. How about that? Give you a warm reception. Where are you, XP brews? We got 57 of these force ones. We'll throw 6 of them on here. Yeah, we'll do 4. We'll do 4 just for the champ training points. Let's throw him in the vault. I think he's probably going to be there for a while. He's definitely pretty good. If we got him much earlier on in this account, I'd be thrilled. You know, nice tanky guy, chance of the shield, so on, so on. But it's actually a pretty annoying move. It's cool that he gives the AoE strengthen, but there's no increased defense or anything like that. And then the fact that he's putting on a shields, but it's so conditional. It's only on champions with less than 50% health. Why not just put on shields on everybody? Then this guy would be rocking. Then he would be awesome. And it's on a 4-turn cooldown, so it's not going to be OP. If it's on a 3-turn cooldown, then maybe you could think, all right, we need this conditional thing. And then it's not even based on his own max HP. So it's only 15%. So you compare that to someone like Claude. There's been some hate in my Discord about Claude that he's not so, S tier incredible, which is just insane. Anyone that's ever seen me stream on my main account, you see how freaking endgame this guy is. But here, you get a shield guaranteed. Of course, there's no strength and buff or whatever, but there's no condition to it. 20% of an HP champion's health. This champion's health. A lot cooler than 15% of the target ally's health with a conditional factor, less than 50% health. But whatever. That got us another 250 points. It was fun to do. I had fun doing it. Big stride. So now 1034. So we are only 466 away. Is that right? No, not 66. That would get us to, that was me thinking it was 1500. We need 1550. So 506. 516 away. 516 away. I think we can and we will definitely do it. I think I'm gonna have to fuse these annoying rares. I think I definitely have to fuse the 2 of each. Excuse me. Here it comes. I'm gonna fight it again. I fought it yesterday. I'm gonna fight the sneeze again. Oh, jeez. There's definitely something in my office that's some dust going around. Okay, I fought it off. Wow. You're watching Ninja Warrior. There we go. But yeah, we're going to have to fuse these two, whatever. And then we only need to pull 300 shards. I mean, as I do tons of champ training tonight and then all day tomorrow probably will be A-okay. Bit of a bummer that we didn't get a legendary, but that's what happens when you're dealing with a 6% chance. Burangiri looks real cool. Whatever. And yeah, worst case, if we're looking really tight with the summon with the champ chase, well, you can always pull some ancient shards. Whatever. So be it. Cool. Where should we wrap up? How about we go together and we pop on in. Sorry, just getting my mystery shards. We're gonna need them, right? We need 300 of these guys. Maybe even a bit more. I say we go in the arena, see if it's time for a refresh. Please tell me it's there. Okay. Hopefully we can find some W's. Oof. This Nethril team. I faced a Nethril team. I think maybe, if not this one very similar, that's beaten me up a few times. But we got to try something. Cephalia's pretty scary. But unless they built their Fushan for tons of damage, this team maybe we could put a dent in. What else do we got? Guys, sorry, I like to talk through out loud my thought process, so maybe you can see how I think when I'm trying to find an enemy, and maybe you guys can adapt it to your own game if you have trouble finding wins. So something like this is way too tanky with the res. We try to avoid that. Defense lead. This is... They have 2 actually potential reses because when Alton kills someone, he resurrects. You got a single target res here on Syl the Drakes. SOD. This is... I think this is doable, right? I mean, if their Alton's crazy, they do have constant cleanse from Doom Priest, which is scary. I kind of want to try this one. The team power is not that high either. I say we try this one. Yeah, we got to keep Brogni because we want to potentially strip off any shields that are going to be here. So no real shields, just from divine sets when you see these tiny shields. And they're not AoE. They have divine gear on. And then the increased defense that's going to come from Seeker, you'd love to strip that off too. And we're faster, which I guess we could have guessed because they have a defense lead. So hopefully we have 3 chances to weak hit here. Hopefully we don't weak hit anywhere. All right, so we weak hit everywhere. That's crazy. And we must have been resisted, I guess, by Doom Priest. All right, let's do... I can't decide if I want to grow our shields. They're not that big. Put up Brogni shields. We could strip off their little shields, but I think we got the 3 AoEs. I say let's do this. Let's grow our shields. We should have some CC. I kind of want to use the A1 because... While the increased defense is up, but Alton, I think, can also put on increased defense. Now let's use the A2. Let's try to smack him. We got some weakens out. We got the full AoE, actually. There comes Doom Priest with all her cleansing. Now, moment of truth. How hard is this? Wow, so the Syl the Drakes really smacks on this team. I'm glad I saved the A3 from Brogni. It's going to be a really tough fight. Let's get a turn meter drop on Doom Priest. All right, let's get this up. Hopefully, Skull Crown can stay alive. This is a battle. I think we're going to lose, though. Okay. Hopefully we don't weak hit everywhere here with the decreased defense. All right, so now we get the AoE. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So we just need Skull Crown to be able to get a turn. Let's try to get another. So we got 2 HP burns. Let's try to get it basically AoE now. So we didn't land it there. It's still only 55%. So there's the kill, and there's another. So now we're toast. It's really frustrating. Really frustrating. That did not go well at all. All right, let's try this Nethril team. Now, I mean, we're definitely not making gold in this video. I'll have to get at least another page refresh. I think this is the team that's been beating me up. Let's see how hard this Nethril hits. There's a counterattack proc, though. And he gets the stun out all the time, too. It's kind of tragic. Yeah, we're toast. Pretty awful. I think this is the exact team that's beaten me. Like, that's probably the 3rd time that team's beaten me. I keep seeing the same teams. Getting so angry thinking about this. I keep seeing the same teams on refreshes. It's because of the stupid matchmaking system where you're put with people with the same player power, so it actually limits the pool of opponents you can fight. You know, like that team that I've called out before with the 2 soul drinkers. I've been seeing that team so much. That team is useful to me because I can beat them, but it's very annoying. Let's just try one more. Let's try this Fushan team. That's the other one that stood out to me as a potential win. This is a hard refresh page, though. I would not have fought all 3 of these if it wasn't for the fact that I'm filming and want some content. Here we go, another counterattack proc. It's just that easy. If we can land a decreased defense on Sethalia, we'll be okay. Come on. Yes, we did. Some True Fear out. We poofed her and slap. Cool. All right, so we end with a W, just like yesterday. Oh no, did I speak too soon? I might have. No, I think we're gonna be A-okay. Oh no, I don't know. Let's get a stun out there. Come on. And we weak hit again, by the way, with that decreased defense. Maybe we're gonna lose. I really spoke too soon. I'm gonna run this back if we lose, though. You better believe it. Yeah, we're gonna lose. That's really awful. Really, really awful. I hate losing to teams that I'm better than. I mean, clearly I'm not, right? Because I lost, but oh my god. There's not enough damage out of Deacon with all these weak hits. Yeah, it's over. Let's run it back. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. Look at that. We dropped just like that. It was at 86. We were 14 points away. Or we were 84, 16 points away. Now we're all the way down here. All the way down here at 54 points away. It's pretty awful. Let's run it back. We resist. You gotta resist there. Let's go down. Here's another counterattack proc. Another counterattack proc. You can kind of count on him. All right, we need to land the decreased defense everywhere. That's what we learned. It's gonna be hard. We can just weak hit. We keep weak hitting, which is just nuts. Oh my, so stupid, man. It's only 35% chance to weak hit, and he weak hits at least once. I'm running this back again. You can't stop me. You can't do it. You know what we're gonna do? I might do this twice. I'm gonna mix a lot of stuff up. We're gonna run Kale as the lead, get a little more tankiness, a little bigger shields to start with out of Yoshi. I'm feeling persistent. Come on. The dreams of gold are slipping away, but there's the counter proc. Give me another one. There it is. Thanks for the multi-hits. Ugh, Sethalia too fast. Yeah, that was stupid. Right, we should go back to the original team. Come on, Deacon. Yeah, there's no way he can beat Sethalia. So I mentioned with Deacon and the Scarab King yesterday that a downside to his extra turn is his buffs fall off quicker. However, an upside is his debuffs also fall off quicker. So that's another great thing about extra turn champions. If you have Seeker or Deacon or whatever, there's no chance we can beat her. It drives me nuts. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This one should work. This is my last chance. If I don't get it here, I don't deserve it, right? I mean, I already don't deserve it. I've lost to them, what? 3 times in a row. Look at this. Look at this showing. You guys were watching. I was saying how well things were going, and I lost 6 in a row. All right, we're gonna put Apothecary in, and that will be the difference. That will be the winner. Oh, cool. We can use our refill. I don't know if they take the soonest to expire, so I'm gonna do it myself to be sure. I've never known that. I definitely don't want to test it. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Skull Crown to get that speed, and we're gonna put in Apothecary at like 235 speed. So as long as he doesn't die, but he could die. And he probably will die. And again, everyone dies. All right, so here we go, Deacon. Got the decreased turn meter. Please, please land these. Yes, we landed them everywhere. Oh, but Sethalia with the cleanse. I didn't even think about Sethalia with the cleanse. I'm so dumb. And we're going to lose again. Yeah, I'm just dumb. Jesus, the stupid Sethalia. Stupid team. Oh, my God. Okay, well, good day still, though. And I think we're still over. It's over 1919. There we go. 19's a good number. Still over 1900. Maybe we'll still claw our way back towards gold. Who knows? But guys, big clan boss stuff, big dungeon stuff. It was big arena stuff. Now it's not so much to speak of. And then looks like we got this guy, Barangiri. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. It's free to play, free to click, so consider liking and subscribing. All that being said, I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.